You
Are
are
you
muted.
Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. uh, Guys, today we're gonna talk about facing challenges in life. I'll share with you the questions and explain a bit how change works. If anyone here for the really first time, I know everybody, I think. Yeah, hello, Ana Laura.
Hello, everyone. It's
It,
my first time here
with me or in Talk and Talk?
in Talk and Talk.
Uh, so I'll explain a bit for you how TNT works, okay?
Okay.
Uh, TNT is a platform to talk language, and here we talk a lot of language as English, but we have French, Italian, Spanish, Chinese, I think, Portuguese as well, and Germany. Philippe gonna bring you more language, so it's a good platform to talk any language you want because time by time Philippe bring news. This is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm here to learn English as you, but I need to guide the conversation for bringing questions and try to do everyone talk. So feel free to talk anything you want. And guys, be polite and have fun, of course. As we have a lot of people today, I'm split you in small rooms to have a better conversation. I share with you guys on the chat questions our question. As I said before, today we're going to talk about facing challenges in life. Let me share again because Walter has a problem. Now it's better, Walter?
I can see the questions, but I can not copy and paste.
I don't know why, but I think you are on the let me room with me.
The middle.
I don't know. I'll try send again. But
Okay, okay.
guys, if you received the invitation for the breakout room, please accept and see you soon, 5 minutes before the end. I send a message for you 3 or 5 minutes before the end because to come back to main room, okay?
Okay.
See you soon. Bye and see you later. Well, here on the main room, let's start. Oh, I forgot to say for the guys on main room, and we start our conversation. Present ourselves, okay, Ana Laura. So I'm present myself first, and then you, and then João and Walter to know each other. Uh, my name is Deborah. I'm a pharmacist. I'm living in Itapira, state of São Paulo. I was born in Porto Velho, state of Rondônia, but I live in Minas Gerais sometime. But now I live in São Paulo. But my family live in Minas, so for that I live it there. In my free time, I love read books, mainly romantic books, mangas, watching animes, watching series, and things like that. when I have time as well, I love to cooking, go to hang out with my friends, go to the beach. I love nature, mainly beach, and that's it about me for now. I have a lot of things to say, but for now I don't remember. But that's it. Walter, can you present yourself for us, please?
Yes, I'm Walter. I live in Bahia, and I've started to study English 2 months ago. This is my 50th time in Talk and Talk, and I study English by myself, and also I use Duolingo.
That's great. You're doing a great job, Walter, and welcome to my meet. Uh, I didn't know you, but now I know, so I feel free to talk in Portuguese and English. You feel free to say everything, okay? It's a safe place to improve our conversation.
Thank you.
And usual,
My name is João. Like Walter, I live in Bahia too. Yes, more specific in Vitória da Conquista. In my free time, I like read a book, play video games, and watch the animes like you. Yes, I am an engineer. I have a dog, and I live with my parents in my home. In this moment, I am here for I improve my English. Uh, um, Mainly the pronunciation and the conversation at all. And I think is that. Yes.
today we have two baianos, but I think, Walter, where you live is hot, right?
Yes, it's hot.
It's different in João cities because there is a Swiss baiana, right?
Yes. Here is cold.
Normally it's cold. And you, Ana Laura?
Hi guys, my name is Ana Laura. It's my very first time here, and I live in Pedregulho, state of São Paulo, and I have 7 pets in my house, 6 dogs and a cat, and I'm a software developer. In my free time, I like to read, and I have a book club with my friends, and sometimes I like to cook too, but just sometimes. And my grandmother she passed away from Bahia too, like you guys. That's it.
She passed away?
Yeah, she passed away.
When was it? I'm sorry to hear that.
It's a long time ago, actually.
I see.
Oh, some people say that São Paulo is the capital of Bahia. Yes, because have many people from Bahia from living in São Paulo.
Yes, that's true.
For that, some place has good food. Wow, Anna, you're a pet love because you have a lot of pets.
Yes.
Um,
I like to have more.
If I wish I could, I had, because I live in a small apartment and I don't have space for them. But if I wish I could, I I had animals. In where my mom live, there's a lot of animals, but most of them died, passed away this year. So for that, she has just one dog and a cat. But she's had six dogs, a rabbit, a cat, and a lot of chickens. Rents. So that's it. So guys, everybody has the questions on the chat, okay?
Yes.
Let's start with the question number one. How important is it to face challenges in life? João, can you start to answer this question, please, for us?
Yes. For me, is very important. I think that we should challenge yourself often, because challenging help us grow. Yes, it's like going to the gym. It's make you stronger and more resilient. Yeah.
I agree with you because uh, in my personal life, when I hadn't any challenge in my life it was so boring, and it seems that I didn't have any sense in my life. So for that, challenges sometimes it's good to have a dream, to have a something to reach. So
Um,
challenge it is important.
you you run out of goals where you don't have a challenge. Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Uh, Everything is so easy in my life, so for that it's became boring. So challenge it is important to uh, some friends said for me, when you had a challenge in your life, you become a woman. For now you just a child. So that's it. And you, Walter, what do you think about that question?
Question number one, right?
Yes.
The question number one.
Yes, I think this is very important that you have faith in your life, because you can't stay in the same place. When you challenge yourself, you can get the first step and go to a next level. So it's fundamental you have a challenge in your life. Thank you.
Thank you for your answer, Walter. And what do you think, Anna?
I think it's very important too, because I think life is all about changes. So um, even when you don't like the challenges, you will face some challenges in your life, easy or harder. So it's important that you have that you um, search for challenges yourself.
Yeah, it is important to have a challenge in your life for our growth, right? Has a phrase in Brazil we say a vida é dura para quem é mole, right? So people who don't have challenge in life have problem for them because they don't have any challenge in their lives. As for example, rich people who never saw the real life because the parents give everything for them. So if they pass for any challenge in their lives, it's impossible for them to pass that. So it's not all cases, of course, but most of the cases that don't pass any challenge, they have problems if they don't have the parents. It's just an example. Okay, let's go for the question number 2. What has been the biggest challenge you have faced in your life so far? It's a tricky question because everybody has different lives, right? Everybody has different words and for example, for me, I passed for a challenge who for you it's totally, as I said in Portuguese, it's totally easy. But everybody has different realities. But yeah, Walter, which was your biggest challenge you have in your life? You lived some challenge?
Challenge. Yes, it's it's a tricky question because every day I have a challenge of a new day, you know? And to say what I faced in this life, I think it's begin university and finish it, begin a master degree and finish it, and begin my MBA and finish it. All of them was a challenge. That's it.
It's true. It's a big challenge for us to degree, right? Because we pass a lot of problems, and not just in the university, just because the professors not, but in most of the case, we have to study throughout the day, and we can't to work to pay our bills. So it's a big challenge for us. No have money and no have time to work to gain money for sustain us. It's a big challenge. And you, Ana Laura?
I think it was when I moved to another city from far from my family, alone. I moved alone. I think it was a big challenge for me at time because I was 17, and then I think was a big challenge at the time. But now I don't think it's so challenge.
I feel you, Ana Laura, because I passed for the same situation because I live so long of my family, and when I decided to change my city, my state, I cried a lot because it was so difficult for me. But now I I did a great operation. I did a great choice because I grew a lot because that. So I feel you. and now it's more easy change cities, change states. And usual,
Oh, change states is always very difficult. Yes, you don't know anyone, you don't know the place. Um, in my case, my last job, in my last job, I faced several challenges. Everyone has very busy all time. We always had short deadlines, and we have short finishal recurse, and we still had a very small time, and it was very stressful and tiring, I think. I don't I don't hear you.
now better.
Yes.
Okay. In my case, my biggest challenge, I think it's the same as Ana Laura. As I said before, I cried a lot because I thought about my friends and my family. But now I did a lot of new friends, but of course I loved them, the past, my childhood, of course. But the life flows, right? And when I have time and money, I go there and see them again, and my family as well. Because my father living there yet, but my mom living in Minas Gerais. It's more easy to see her than my father. But I use it I use it to with that.
You charge to stay for study, for work.
Uh, I change for my mom first, and then later I change for study, and now I change again to to work.
Yes.
I can't understand you. You change.
And
I move it.
I moved. Okay.
Okay, guys, let's move on for the question number 3. Do you think that is it important for people to actively seek challenge if they don't have any in their We we already answered this question, so I'm jump that. Let me seek another question for us. Oh, the question number 8. What are some common mistakes people make when facing challenges, and how can they avoid them? Uh, Walter, do you wanna have some opinion of that? Do you have?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I think it's important to try to learn from others' mistakes. When you see, you can learn how could they uh, overcome the challenge, and also learn how to avoid mistakes. And don't try just find out everything by yourself. If you try to just learning, use the methodology, it can help you. Thank you.
People use it to make the same mistakes, right? And some people don't learn with the the self mistake. Anna, do you want to say something? Hello? Oh, okay. Uh, we don't, some people don't learn with themselves mistakes, but some people don't learn with the other as well. It's
Yeah.
a good one.
And some people fear make mistakes, and they even try the challenge because of fear of mistakes.
Yeah, that's true. I in the past, I was a person who's don't I fear to make mistakes because I grow with my father saying, "Do you need to be the best and don't do any mistakes?" For that, I feared for do everything. So it's a common challenge as well. Not just make mistake, but even try to do
Yeah.
mistake. It's a good one as well, Laura. João, do you wanna add something?
Yes. I think that the people after stress too much. Yes. And for me, the biggest mistake it's not insisting in anyone. Sometimes the people go out the challenge in their start level. Yes, I think it's called help it talking it for some people uh, about the problem or about the challenge and um, find find help. Yes, because have um, a lot of people that the pass of the same challenge.
Yeah, it's a everybody bring come up with something. Walter say about don't learn it with the other. John said something interesting that some people don't ask you for help, right? For so they make mistake because they think that I'm a best and no one is better than me. Sometimes they are selfish. And they think that they are the best and don't need no one for help. And Ana Laura said that uh, fears about making mistakes. So we have three situations here, which are so great. Ana Laura, do you want to add something or just that?
Oh, I agree with you. For all of you about the demo.
Okay, okay. So let's move on for the question number 9. Do you think technologies and social media have made it easier or more difficult to deal with challenges? João, what do you think?
Um, um, I don't know because have any challenges and where the technology help and have any challenges of the social media don't help. Yes, for example, people have problem with your your body or have financial problems in social media. You you see any people for, I don't know, say this, esbanjando, yes, is this don't help the people for your challenge, for example.
Yeah, we have to face, right? Because there's people who's always show glamour in their lives, and people feel more they have more challenge because they try to reach a standard, right? But a pattern. But in the other hand, it's more easy when you have challenge because you seek for example, I'm passed for a problem in the school, and I seek for a content on the internet, and it's helping me, right?
Yes.
So it depends.
You get more helping depending of the community. Yes. For example, Ana Laura is a software engineer. Yeah. And the community of technology in this case is a community, a strong community. Yeah.
Yes.
Have help for any ways.
Yes.
It's very different of the others communities.
Yeah, I agree with you. Ana Laura, do you want to say something?
Yeah, like João said, technology make information more available, and in the technology field, we have a great community to help each other and make things, develop things more easy.
Yeah, and you see here as well, talk and talk, where you help each other in when pass for any trouble in our community. I don't know if we have a website yet, but when I started attended meetings here, had a community on the website where we put our mistakes, our challenge, and people help us. So it's a good one as well.
Yeah,
So
I saw it.
you saw?
Yeah, I saw in the website, but I don't uh, enter yet. But I saw the community field in the website.
Yeah, it's a good one, a good initiative because we have the same goal here to learn a language, and we help each other. So I'm in Itapira, Ana Laura é Pedregulho, right? Pedregulho? Yeah. And
Yes,
João in Suíça, there.
Bahia.
Suíça Baiana. Yeah, but due to the social media and the technology, we have the opportunity to talk. So for that, helping us a lot in our challenge as well, because it's more easy to learn things and to talk with each other. So I like the all technology, but as João said, some social media don't help us. Just putting
yeah,
us putting our self-esteem low.
yeah. I don't like social media that much, but I love technology.
It's funny, right? because as you, I don't like social media as well, but I like technology.
Yeah.
Many in our house to help us clean our house or closing the lamp. So I
Yeah.
like that. Okay. Uh, the question number 10. The question number 10. What advice would you give it to someone who is facing a significant challenge in their life? Ana Laura, can you start for us?
I think that the person needs to think that the challenge will pass and she or he become more resilient and more stronger after that.
Yeah, keep it going. In the end of that challenge, you are be more. You have more power. You have more.
Yes,
You are more stronger,
more
right?
stronger, more skills and so on.
Yeah, that's true. And usual,
Like I said after, um, I think that it's important talk about the problem with friends and family, someone you trust, because there are other peoples who have experiences similar or problems similar. Yes, and I think I think that is very difficult pass for any charges I don't know, and challenge yes, eu esqueci como é que se fala, but it's very difficult pass for the problem alone. Yes. um, um, Mainly is yeah, move to other state or move to other um, work is very difficult. And yes, this charge.
yeah. Sometimes we think, just me passed for that situation. It happened just with me. Why it happened with me, right? And we have eight, 8 or 7 billion, 8 or 7 billion of people around the world. I think it's eight now, right?
I think it's eight. Yes,
No,
but
because we had 7 billion of people, but now it's eight. This
yes,
year it reached the 8 billion. So we have 8 billion of people around the world. So everything could happen with everyone. So why just happy with you? Of course, it's not just not. Uh, of course, it's not just you. Another people, another person had the same situation. For that, looking for help, and you pass for that more easy, right? So I agree with you, João, that you said about seeking for help when you face any challenge, because we have people who could help us pass for that more easy, and learning with the mistakes of that person. So I agree with you.
yes. Always be someone in the same situation. Yes, the Laura. You must know more than me about this in competition and computer have a lower Lawer, que se chama The Lawer of Large Numbers, yes. Tá relacionado a, tipo, uma infinidade de possibilidades, que eu acho que é o que acontece com a gente, né?
And when you think that you can't stand that situation, or you never passed for that, você nunca vai passar, alcançar após esse desafio. Você põe isso na sua cabeça e fica com aquilo na cabeça. Claro que se você botar pensamentos negativos, não vai passar por aquilo. Então, é importante também ter a mente positiva in that situation. So, let me choose another question. The question number 4. What kind of challenge would you like to set for yourself in the next 10 years? Oh, it's a difficult one. I will start. For me, I wanna a challenge. I wanna set for me is to learn more language than English. I don't know which one, but I wanna learn a lot of language throughout these next 10 years. Growing in my career, of course. It's just the start because I degree that year, so it's just the start. In 10 years, I wanna be a specialist in my area. Yeah, I have a lot of. Oh, in the next 10 years, I wanna construct my own house. That's it. And you, Ana Laura ou João?
Things have been challenging, very kicking, yes. But same you, I I I want to alcançar for carry goals and improve my English and some save, but save some money to buy my house. Yeah, I can't think of anything else right now.
Yeah, nowadays it's so difficult to buy a house, right? So for that,
Yes.
you need to save a lot of money. In the past, it was so easy for our parents, our family, right? But now everything's so expensive, and then we have the dream to have a house. And people who have their own house, it's abençoado, right? Because it's difficult. It's totally difficult.
It's a very hard dream. Yes, save just some money for buy or for construction your house.
Yeah, today I was on the supermarket, and I sent a picture for my mom about the price there, and she's stayed incredible with that because it's so expensive here. It's so much expensive than there. It's twice the price of Minas Gerais. So for that, she's incredible with that. And for that, I always said, "Oh, mom, I don't have money for nothing. I work, and don't have money for nothing. It's due to that price because I need to eat things, but it's so expensive to live and buy a house and pay the bills. It's so difficult."
Yeah. In Bahia, there are some cities where people can live well with less money, but um, in here is more difficult because the thing is more expensive. Um, Here is the 30 more large city in Bahia, and the thing is very expensive. Yes, um, mainly home or um, others more more expensive things.
Yeah. You have your city has um motivo for that, but here no. I don't know because it's a small city and have nothing. But yeah, I'm just living there here. Okay, let me see another question. Mm, the question number 7. Can you think of any example of historical figures or celebrities who have overcome a significant challenge in their lives? Well, it's difficult because we have a lot of historical figures in our in the books. Mainly women were when passed for a lot of problems to have a law today as Maria da Penha. Some women passed uh, a, a lot of problem in their house to have that law today. And of
Yes.
course, there is a lot of other people, but
Um,
I don't think in no one now.
Madre Teresa de
Go ahead.
Calcutá, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are several people who go through difficult in children or adolescents, and they still manage to stand out. But it's very difficult to remember the historical people uh, uh, like this. Yes, I don't know. Uh, Barack Obama,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I read the book about Barack Obama, and he faced a lot of problems for be to be a president, because
Yes.
there in the United States they have a lot of prejudice, right? Because here is negro, right? And he passed a lot of problem for that, because he started being a lawyer.
Um,
And
I think the Dilma herself could be mentioned because I think she is the first woman president. Yes, in Brazil. But
yeah, she's
have any problems? But is the first woman in power.
yeah, and for that she's had impeachment, right? The first woman, and she can't uh, end the work.
Yes.
It's Brazil, right? Yeah, I think that's it. I think we answer all the questions. We have 7 minutes to say everything we want because uh,
Going
people
out.
out of our conversation. I don't know why, but We have 2 minutes before the breakout room come back.
Yeah, I see. In top of the but I think that we don't answer the question number 3 or number 6.
Yeah. The number 3 and 6 we answer throughout our conversation. But if you wanna say something, because we talk about seeking challenges for our growth, because of course we don't have sense in our life.
I think spice to life, keeps things interesting. And when we have a challenge, the life is more interesting.
Yeah, it's more interesting. You blame our problems, but we don't live without the go ahead.
Oh, you just have to be careful with the number of challenges we take on at once, yes, because sometimes we have more challenges que a gente consegue segurar.
Yeah, but there's a phrase, Deus não dá
uma cruz que você não consiga carregar.
Isso. So if you have a lot of challenge in your life, maybe God give you because you can aguentar that. But yeah, seeking challenge, because our life don't have any sense if we have calmaria most of the time. And my grandmother always said, if you take off o hábito de reclamar of my life, my challenge, it's not that is me. So for that, it is important to blame something, to
yes, face through the challenge.
Yeah. Hello guys, welcome back to the main room. How was the conversation for you, Alexandre, Daiane, and Márcio?
The big conversation today, Alexandre, Andy, Daiane, conversation about the question, the topic today, but conversation about the life. Alexandre live in my state, the second person here, the Espírito Santo, is a pleasure for me. Conversation with my friend Daiane, the next soon to travel for the US. Congratulations, Daiane. It's a good conversation.
Thank you. Yeah.
You have to schedule a meet, in Espírito Santo.
Yeah, a personal meeting in Espírito Santo. Here we had 2 people in Bahia and 2 in state of São Paulo, but it's common people in São Paulo, so Bahia is not so common, but yeah. And Espírito Santo as well, because some people take off Espírito Santo of the map, right?
Yes, we had the meetup. Meetup was a group who was meeting twice a month in Victoria, but before the pandemic. And then when the pandemic is gone, the group disappears. So we thank God we found the talking topic to talk to people, because if you want to develop your English, you need someone to talk with you, right? Yeah, that's it.
That's true. Later, due to the pandemic, we have a lot of time to to talk and to have that good moments. But now it's more difficult. Guys, I'll send you a link, and that link you give me the feedback about our conversation, about everything you want. And if you wanna put it there some new ideas, I appreciate a lot because when you put it there, I see and seeking for questions that you really wanna talk. So you help me a lot. Guys, time is over. We have another conversation now, and for that, I'm end that conversation. It was a
All
pleasure.
right.
It's
Bye-bye.
always a pleasure to be with you. Bye bye,
You
guys.
too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.